The most consistent blitz in college football 25 is actually not a blitz at all. It's a disengaged defense. Now, this is done out of the nickel double mug formation in the 4-3 multiple defensive playbook. If you guys want to get my entire defensive ebook on this, you can get this by joining our school community, school.com/Cody Ballard. The link to sign up for that is going to be in the description below. For just $10, you're going to get access to all of my college and Madden offensive and defensive ebooks. And the defense we're going over today is mid-blitz zero. I'm going to show you kind of why this defense is super effective, how to kind of set it up. We're not going to go over too much about this because, again, the full ebook is available on my school site. But I just wanted to show you kind of how the blitz works and why it is so effective. So the basic setup for the blitz is you are going to pinch your defensive line. You are going to slant your defensive line inside. As you can see, this is going to create these really effective blitz angles with your defensive tackles. As you can see, they're crashing into these mid-blitz blitz angles, which is why you want to be in the play mid-blitz. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to take both of these defensive ends and put them in whatever zone that you want them to be in. I've kind of been experimenting with a lot of different methods as far as using with this defense, but generally what's going to happen is you're going to get some type of disengaged pressure, whether you hover or not. I've seen a lot of different ways in which people can basically get this blitz to work. One of my favorites is to stand. I actually think it is really effective to actually use the defensive end on this. I'll show you why this is good. So you'll see here, I'm going to use this defensive end, and I'm going to actually, at the snap of the ball, I'm going to run the left side. And what that does is it often creates that kind of A-gap rush lane on the right side. And another way that you could kind of mimic this same idea is bring this user down, and then you're just going to stand right here. And as you see, almost got that A-gap to come in again. Cool part about this is you're only sending 4. Now, what makes this defense so impressive to me and why I've actually switched to running this is because of what it can do against a blocked running back. So most of the methods with picking up pressure in this game is to utilize blocked running backs. But notice with this blitz, if you do block a running back, what that's going to do is it's going to get that pressure so deep into the pocket where it's almost impossible for your opponent to be able to have a good opportunity to step up. So while this might block the blitz, as you see, we get that instant shed animation, and we're able to get the pressure in at the quarterback. So I think that this adds a super important layer of versatility with this defense. Another thing that I did want to say that I also like to do is, let's say I'm playing a formation like what you see on your screen here. Don't ever be afraid to actually put this guy on a vert hook instead of a hard flat. You can set your coverage up kind of like this. And as you see here, we're able to cover a lot of the field with this defense because we're only having to send 4 people to be able to get the pressure, and we're also able to still utilize the switch stick feature. Now, if you ever did want to send more people at your opponent to ensure that you're getting instant pressure, you can just send 5 like this, and this is almost always going to guarantee that A-gap pressure. And then lastly, if you ever wanted to really try to just absolutely send some heat at your opponent, what I like to do is, basically try to just essentially overload them, and we're going to try to get this to come in against a blocked running back, as you see right there. Nickel double mug, really, really good defense right now in this game because it has super good coverage. It has super good pressure. If you guys want to check out my full defensive ebook on this, the link's going to be in the description below.